never had a fight.
That's cap. I'm pretty sure Frieza got serious a little bit.
Me
He got into
No, bro. Wait till you go. If you really watch, rewatch Namek. Rewatch
So you're trying
Namek.
to tell me the
Rewatch
first time
Namek.
he evolved was like. What villain should have a spinoff? So, what are you thinking? Like, we kind of off the top was like Lewis literally said Frieza off the top, which nobody can argue with.
Can I cheat real quick though?
What's up? What you cheating?
Because I haven't really watched this anime, but I feel like if he has a spinoff, I feel like it would be dope.
What?
Dio.
Come on, dog. I literally said Dio, bro. You can't take my idea.
How did I? What? When he said Dio?
Oh my!
I don't know what he's talking
bro,
about.
off the pod. He don't even watch JoJo, bro.
I don't even know.
But I know.
Didn't I just say that though?
I think Brad did.
It was Brad.
Did he say
You
that?
think Brad said no? It literally was me. There's no thinking, dog.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm the one. I'm the JoJo.
He never said it.
Yo, on the on-site verdict, top 9 anime. We put JoJo on there. You know why I say we? Because nobody else has their on there. So this is our top 9.
I haven't watched it like that.
So JoJo's on our top 9 anime. So of course JoJo.
Dio. So
I just say Dio.
Dio.
Why?
No, only reason why I would say Dio because this guy hasn't watched JoJo at all. So I'll take it over from here. So thank you.
I watched actually. I stopped at Stardust.
Dio is pretty much a vampire who's lived through many of centuries. So we can just pick about a 10-year, 20-year frame of when whatever he was doing. The man could have been even he could have had a good 20 years where he was doing good shit. We don't know.
Right.
His man lived so long, so we would love to see.
No, I know for a fact he's evil, dog. He ain't do no
He's
good.
evil for sure.
He ain't do no good.
I was just trying to throw it out there.
No,
but
no,
no,
It'd
he
be dope
did.
though.
Gotta cut
It'd be
that
dope.
shit.
No,
I got one
he
for you
was,
too.
He was
though.
definitely eating.
What?
And I haven't seen too much of it, but I
Shut
know
up.
enough of
You're
it.
lying.
Gilgamesh.
From Fate.
Bro,
He's
you
not
want to tell
He's
me?
not a villain.
Yes, he is. He's an antagonist.
He's an antagonist, but
But
everybody
he started
is.
off as a villain, and he's
Everybody
mostly,
is, though.
No. But he's mostly a villain, and all of them in the sense that he's got his own agenda, and he doesn't match at any point with the hero.
Well, the thing is
And he's even fought the hero.
yes,
multiple
but the
times.
only thing is because he's so superior that like, why would he ever need to be controlled by something?
Which is
inferior
exactly
to
why I
him?
feel like he'd be the perfect person
And
to
you
have
don't
a
think
side
it's gonna be
series.
interesting?
Because he
I
does
feel like
whatever
it'll be
the fuck he
interesting.
wants.
I think it'll be
And
interesting.
every
Yeah.
Fate series, whether he is summoned, he comes up.
Yeah.
He don't have to be summoned. He just shows up.
But the only thing that they would have to go off of is Gilgamesh's actual history of what we know from him in the history books.
Which is
that's what they
everything.
based off of.
But I'm
him.
just saying, like, instead of following
So-
Saber,
Yeah.
all these different versions of
We
Saber
don't.
that we have, no,
Yeah.
they follow Saber so many different
Right, anytime
times.
Gilgamesh is there, bro, Gilgamesh takes
But
at
we're
least
not,
like 5 episodes.
but it's not following Gilgamesh. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
have like
just
an.
part of
It
the
doesn't
story.
follow anybody. That's what
It
Fate
follows
does.
Saber, bro. You don't.
Oh
you
my
don't
gosh,
watch it.
I'm sorry. So like,
I'm sorry. Is
all right.
Saber not literally almost the main character in
main
every
character.
single
So
one?
how many episodes do you think? How you should say that?
Saber's like
Fate
one-
has
Huh?
Fate?
How many
Yeah,
episodes?
in one season.
in one season.
in one season. Well, like what, like
25
24,
per season,
right?
give or take.
24,
So Saber would be the main character, I would say, in about 9.
No, you're tripping.
The main
You
character in
tripping.
about 9.
The thing is, like, she.
You have not,
Like that.
Oh,
bro,
my God.
Lewis, because you know I'm right,
Lewis.
dog.
You know this.
No, I can't agree with that.
You
Thank
don't think
you.
Saber's not?
Thank you.
bro.
Nigga, Saber's
She's the main character,
in
yes.
Every iteration.
She's the main-
of Fate.
All right,
Is it
maybe
servants?
11.
Is it called
I say,
Huh?
Are they
she
called
occurs
servants?
the most.
She is the
She
main.
occurs
She's the
the
main.
most.
She's always attached to the main.
No, she is the main
magician,
Yeah, the only
and
one,
it's the main.
Yeah.
the only
servant.
one that she's not is in Grand Order because it's MASH.
Right.
And the reason why I say that is because the main thing of what Fate does is Fate doesn't highlight one person's journey. Fate would highlight one person's journey,
But
and then
you're
they're going to show you this
mostly-
other spellcaster's journey.
But you're
and how he got
mostly-
Ryder.
Do me a
And they're going to go like
You're
4 or
main
5
character,
episodes of
you
Ryder.
You're mostly
No,
following.
she's the main character. She's the main
You're
character.
Look, I'm just saying, she's the main servant.
But she is
It's not. It's not the character because
She's
usually.
not.
It's
She
usually
doesn't
the,
dominate that series though.
Man, I think you're wrong.
She dominates
Fate,
Fate series,
Fate,
right?
F-A-T-E.
Bro.
But in the season, she doesn't dominate the season, dog.
Okay, but she's.
They highlight Fate the most,
All
right?
right, look.
Out of the
Look,
series,
I'm just. All I'm saying is, imagine switching Saber with Gilgamesh.
who's more of a main character, Saber or Luffy? Saber or any
That's
other main
different.
character in any
Because
other
what I'm
anime?
trying- see, look, but the thing
No,
is,
no,
she's
that's
the
what
main
I'm trying to say.
servant. She's
Yes, she's the main servant.
servant. And
Yes.
then and the servants are always following their master. Their master is always the main character.
Yes,
What's his name? Shido?
He's the hero.
Is this guy the main character?
Shido Emiya.
Yeah, sure.
He's the main
He
character.
summons her.
Yeah.
But he's not. But that's not Saber,
Yeah, that's not safe.
But who's the servant?
bro. What I'm trying to say.
So I'm just saying, imagine if we get an episode with
they're the main
Gilgamesh,
character.
his servant, his master is the main character, and then Gilgamesh thing.
I felt like we had one.
Then
bro.
what?
There
That
was one where
Gilgamesh?
Gilgamesh was so. It was Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, Unlimited Blade
was
Works.
in
Have you
prominent,
seen?
Yeah, I've seen him. Of course, I've seen Unlimited Blade Work.
He was the prominent villain in there.
Villain.
Oh, I thought he wasn't a villain.
Well, he's a villain now. Are we
okay.
discussing that?
That's what that's what we're
Okay,
saying,
but
Brad.
am I arguing
But
that he's a villain or not? No,
because it was mostly Unlimited Blade Works followed around. Hold on, no. Same logic you're using. It followed around Shido and Miya and
Yes.
Saber majority of the time.
Yes.
Yes, but who was his main person that he fought?
Okay, he wasn't. But we're talking
Saber.
about a spinoff, so we
he
just
didn't
saying.
fight Saber.
Who, Gilgamesh?
No, yes, that's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I thought you was talking about shit.
Yeah, and then hold on. Who did Shido and Miya fight? Did he not
Gilgamesh.
He fought Gilgamesh.
He fought Gilgamesh.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So what if we have a little again more prominent series centered around Gilgamesh?
Okay. I mean,
The same amount of time that Shido and Miya got gave the same time with Gilgamesh and his servant. I mean his master. I apologize. The thing is, Gilgamesh.
Well, he doesn't
could
really
be-
have his master. He
Exactly.
just kinda does
That's
what
all
he
called his master.
wants.
His servant.
That's why I think he's the coolest
Yeah.
character, because he is who he is. Like, there's literally a fate where he doesn't get summoned, but he wants to be a part
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
So he brings himself
someone.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like he just says, I'm part
He
of
just
it.
chooses.
in a world where like
I feel like I have to watch Fate, but even though I hate watching Fate.
Bro, Fate is so good.
Man.
You just have to get
Watch
in a
Grand
mind
Order.
frame of like,
Watch
if I
Grand-
don't understand what's going on, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are going to be really great, and I at least can burn those into my memory.
Yeah,
Big
watch
facts.
watch Grand Order or Unlimited Blade Works.
Because
Either
that's
one
what
of those two.
my
And
main
you're good.
argument of what I was saying is that like Fate, it followed. Yes, you have a main character,
what you're saying,
but the
though.
thing is they highlight so
A lot of
many
people.
other
They did.
spellcasters. You're gonna see Ryder's story. You're gonna see the Lance's story. You're gonna see the Spare story.
But
You
for
know
like
what I mean?
but like 2-3
Everybody has a
episodes,
story of
though.
it.
But like 2-3 episodes, we're talking about just like a spin-off. So we can
Yeah,
just get
yeah.
more of Gilgamesh. That's all I was saying. The reason I brought him up.
I
I'm trying to
think
of another one.
Kaido. Again, we can see of him wrecking the season, how he became where he was at right now.
I was gonna say too. You say Kaido?
yeah.
Like
As a
Kaido.
villain to have his own series.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
Man,
One
I'm
Piece,
not
I
gonna lie.
don't-
One Piece is there's so many villains on there. Like
Yeah.
you can put
Kaido?
Kaido,
Yes.
Who's Kaido?
This guy.
Kaido
Kaido from
Wano.
One Piece,
Come on,
bro.
man.
I don't watch One Piece. I
Wano.
know who he is.
Come on, get out of here.
I'm just bad with names.
Oh,
This guy.
whatever. Get out of here then.
Yeah, don't be questioning. But yeah, but I think
Unfortunate, bro.
Interview down.
dang, my boy.
So who else y'all got?
I think Kenny should have his own spinoff since he's trying to be villainous right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Chill out, bro.
Yeah,
Chill out.
can you look at the list I had sent you? 'Cause I know I sent you a few.
Send me a list.
Yeah, he sent you a list.
This guy had 9 things and can't even remember nobody. Talking about I got my list, but don't even know nobody.
Okay,
Nah.
you even create a list?
So you
Huh?
have-
Did you even create a list?
Bro, I've named as much people
Okay,
as you
look,
did.
look, let me say it. You have Madara.
Yeah.
Oh, Madara, bro. The reason why I like Madara, and I think I put him as number 1.
Yeah.
You did.
The reason I put Madara in there, imagine watching Naruto and seeing when the whole Shinobi Wars was going on with him, Hashirama, Tobi Rama.
From the beginning?
And all like literally, I feel like that'd be better than whatever the hell we have with Boruto right now.
Yeah.
It's probably
facts.
like way more hands
Absolutely.
jutsu.
Who else you got?
They probably was actually throwing
Got
sticks.
Frieza. We already talked about
Yeah.
that one.
Frieza
No, we
be a
didn't really
goat.
talk
No,
about
there
him.
it is.
Nah, but
Gloss
I
it
think it's
over.
a hands down. We know Frieza would be
I
talking the
am
most
not a
shit
fan
out
of
of
that
everybody.
one. I'm not
Why?
a fan of that one.
Why
I'm
not?
not really a fan of it.
Because
Bro,
you wanna know
Frieza
why?
talks the most shit.
You want to know why I'm not
Why?
a fan of it?
Why?
Because before he met Goku, he never did anything. He never went to his final form. Everything he did was just he steamrolled everybody.
No, he was. He did go to his final form.
Bro, that was his first time going into his final form when he fought Goku for the first time.
So what? Goku put him in
So
his final form.
before then,
Wait.
Bro, do you not realize?
But when I talk,
Do you not realize
I
that?
want to know when you want Frieza to make his own.
No, hold on. Do you not realize? Like
Go ahead.
he's never
tried.
tried.
Exactly.
Like, so you're trying to
so
tell me.
he's steamrolling everybody. It's
So
like
you're
I'm
not trying
watching
to tell me there's not
Saitama.
going to be exactly. You're not trying to tell me there's not going to be a parody because you're acting like Frieza isn't one of the most funny characters
Okay,
out
So
there.
you're saying make it almost like
Bro,
a character.
Yeah.
Frieza will talk the most
Just Frieza
cash.
running around, blowing up planets.
Yeah, but
Talking
like
so much
exactly, he'll be like a
cash.
flick of the wrist. Oh, you're dead.
so
you're
much
dead.
cash, bro.
He'll say a cool ass one liner, and then you're dead.
Nah, that's
and
not
then do
gonna be like
nothing,
that,
and
bro.
then there's no fights. There's nothing like
How
that.
do you know?
No.
But did you create fights?
Because
for
he
him,
said that. What do you mean? How I know? Because he didn't fight until Namek.
Bro,
So?
He didn't. He never really fought to his full potential
was
until he
blowing
met
up
Goku.
planets.
Bro, when
and
you
then if
bro,
you
when
go
you
to
talk-
now,
when
hold
you-
on.
Okay.
And if let's say we go to now into Super,
Yeah.
right? What he did, he's been training, and after training, he fought in tournament power, and then trained a little bit more. It became Black Frieza.
Yeah.
Again, training. There's literally nothing, and I feel like there's nothing really interesting that we could find out if him having his own spinoff. That's how I feel like.
So when do you? Well, all right, Josh. So
Yes,
when do
go
you
ahead.
talk your best trash? When you are on a win streak or when you are on a lose streak? When you talk your best trash?
Oh, win streak, of course.
Oh, of course. So
Right.
wouldn't Frieza be talking his best trash when he found no one that can defeat him in the world?
I mean, his trash.
He
always
would be
calling people
talking the
monkeys.
hottest cash out in the world, boy, because he thinks he's the best thing ever.
You're right.
And he still talked top tier trash when he was getting his ass
For
whooped
12
by
episodes?
Goku, bro.
For 12 episodes?
The what?
Yes.
Can you watch? Because they say a spinoff is like 12 episodes. You're gonna have 12 episodes of Frieza's just doing that, never having to fight seriously. Maybe transform
But
into
how
his
do you know
first
he's not going to
transformation.
fight seriously?
But you don't know.
Because he said it in Namek that he really didn't go like we
But
saw.
we don't know
he
about his
goes into-
upbringing.
We
But
saw, no, he
we
said
don't even know about Frieza's planet.
he said it. Look,
We
he
don't know
goes-
what struggles he
Not
had to
that
go
many
through there.
people saw his second transformation.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Even less people saw his third transformation, and
But
nobody
why
ever
are you
saw his
basing the
fourth.
spin-off series off his past?
That's
Why
the
can't we
thing.
do it off his where he's at now?
Oh, we can do
Where?
future right
but
now.
where would you put it?
What do you
But Where would
mean?
you put
Right
it?
after the tournament. You could do it right after the tournament. How
And
he
what
turned
he's
it-
just training.
how
And
he,
who's he
but how did he
fighting?
get there? Why don't I create a scenario on how he got there?
What are you talking
Okay.
about? Just training. All
So
of
just
Dragon
give me 12 episodes
Every
of him
Dragon Ball
training.
Z arc is training. What are you
No,
talking about?
Give me 12
Like, what?
episodes of him training.
When, name me a Dragon Ball Z arc where they didn't train.
Yeah.
All right, so again, you're doing a full season
None
of him just
they all
training
trained.
and
Like,
doing what?
Half of Dragon Ball
So,
Z is training.
so we're gonna assume like he went to different galaxies and he just fight strong people that just wasn't as strong as Goku.
Bro, we can
but
literally
equally as
find out-
strong.
we
That's
can-
what you're telling me.
They can
That
have a
didn't appear at the
spin-off
tournament of
series.
power for no reason. Gotcha.
Yeah.
They
All
can
right.
have a
Okay.
spin-off series.
I don't think it's that interesting.
No,
I'm
they can
sorry.
have a spin-off
I don't think
series
it's that
of Frieza when he was captured and he went Golden Frieza. And you know what it is? He was captured, but he had to do everything in his mind. So he can literally be going through mental training, and it literally can happen to anything.
You're
because it's your
right. So
imagination.
12 episodes of that, because that's what a spinoff is, right?
Bro, yes,
Give me
bro.
12 episodes of
It's
that.
his
I feel like I'll
imagination.
get bored by episode 3.
Don't try my favorite villain. That's all I'm saying.
Who's next?
He's so good.
Nah, that's
take
weird, dog. I don't want to see him
Nah.
hit on kids the whole time.
Yeah, that's not.
That's
not his-
nasty,
Wow.
dog.
Nah, that's all he
That's
does.
weird,
Wow.
bro.
That's all he does.
Like,
He's
oh,
just
okay,
gonna-
we're gonna watch
Wow.
12 episodes.
Every
Everything.
episode is hit.
I like 12-year-old
You ever
boys.
seen a one shot?
Look,
You ever seen his
nice.
one shot? You ever read his one shot?
Oh, have you ever seen him flirt with Gon?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, okay.
Every
I'm
episode
good
is gonna
then.
be behind.
So you're saying that
trees.
you're saying you don't like
Watch
Hisoka as a character then?
I don't like him as a
Okay.
character because he likes
Right.
little boys.
Gotcha.
That's facts.
All right.
My bad that you like that.
Dio.
We already talked
You
about
already
Dio.
said Dio, and he
Try
stole
me.
that from me.
Yeah.
Sukuna,
I don't know.
Before Sukuna got.
To see how he made this.
No,
see
in the
his
age
style
of the
being-
world where it's
That's
literally
like-
curses
that's
were like
literally
running amok.
Frieza, though,
Nah,
though.
this is the
Like,
same
if
thing
he
as
doesn't
Frieza.
like Frieza,
How?
then like, why would he like
How?
Sukuna?
Same
I
thing.
don't think that's the same thing.
He has
How?
years
Time
and
out,
hundreds
time
of
out,
years.
time out.
You're thinking of
You're-
just the
no, no,
singular
no, no, no,
person.
no.
It's
Think-
the same thing, dog.
Your excuse was that Frieza didn't do anything because he was beating everybody up, so that's not going to be fun. So Kuna literally made other curses scared of him. So he's going to
Yes, but you're gonna
Yes,
see
he's the
develop
king of-
him that of him like developing that
Oh,
skill.
so you trying to tell me
Developing
we
what?
can't see Frieza
He was
smacking up on
always
everybody?
powerful.
Always.
At no point did they ever say Sukuna was weak. From the beginning, when they
When
first talked
Sukuna
about
was
Sukuna,
weak.
he's been a god tier curse who's been running amok through everybody.
It's the
killing
same
all-
thing,
like,
bro.
He was terrified of him. So he's literally
It's the
just gonna
same
be
thing.
He was
overpowered
terrified
all
of him. You know what? Look, the reason why?
It's literally the
no,
same
you know,
thing
no.
as
I'm gonna tell you.
Frieza.
You know, and the same thing I told you earlier today. You know why? Because it's the same thing with Mahito. Do you know how old Mahito is
I was gonna say the same thing.
in the series right now?
I don't think he's
JJK.
that
How old
old,
is he?
He's 6 months.
Yeah, he's not
So?
old at all. Yeah.
Nigga. Okay.
Look,
Go ahead.
So
Go
The
ahead.
point that he's coming with is that he's 6 months old and he hasn't even reached his full form.
Yes.
His full
Okay.
potential.
So you.
So we're gonna watch. So we're gonna watch 100 years of Sukuna beating everybody's ass.
No.
Cool.
Because it would be. How do you know when Sukuna was first a cursed spirit that he was that strong.
Mahito was 6 months out the
So
book.
how do we know
and
it's
that's
the same
strong.
thing with Frieza? How do we know that Frieza was always
Because
as strong as he
Frieza
is?
said he never went serious until Planet Namek.
Okay, but we don't know how he got to
And
being
we
strong.
don't. So
you
you're-
can see
so you're
Sukuna.
trying-
There is literally instances
Alright,
where
so-
Sukuna
so you're just
literally
having-
had to build up. And then
don't know
again,
that.
Frieza never built up.
We don't know that.
So Frieza was just born strong.
yes, that's basically
So
what
he
he's
never
saying.
had to train.
I need to see.
He
the
never
past.
he never trained until Resurrection
how
F.
did
He
he know how
said
to
it,
fight?
and Resurrection F. Oh, I never trained a day in my life.
Broly, okay.
Literally what he
Time out.
said.
Broly never trained either, and Broly was just naturally fucking stupidly strong.
Literally what he said.
So
Yes,
why,
but
what
the
are you
nigga
talking
does
about?
still know how to fight.
Broly would be
so
the
he
same
still has
size.
to get in
So
fights.
okay, so then you agree then Broly would not be a good spin-off
Yes,
then.
it would have.
Dog, it's the same thing
Yes,
as
it would have.
Sukuna and Frieza is literally
Training
the
is
same to
different.
me.
Even if you're beating the shit out.
We're
of
not
people,
talking. We're
you
talking
still-
about a spin-off of 12 episodes.
Yeah.
We're talking
Yes.
about an entire
And
12
I
episode
honestly
thing.
around being
Frieza has
Frieza,
better
the
cat.
Conqueror, how he got his
Frieza's way
name.
better. I'm just thinking
I
in
don't
my
know.
book. It would be
Sukuna would do the.
I
It's the same
disagree.
thing.
He's
I don't
gonna
disagree.
Sukuna was overpowered.
I disagree.
from the jump.
OP.
I disagree.
Like, we don't know.
No, you do
Okay,
not.
but it's the same thing with Frieza. We don't
No,
know
it's
where he
not.
came from.
We
It's
don't.
not though.
I need to see the passage where it says Frieza
This
was
man
strong
is-
from the
you-
beginning.
It's not, bro. You're literally taking the context out of it though.
No, it's
like,
not.
it's
All right.
crazy.
literally
So
the same
Jugo,
thing.
Jugo was trash before too.
You saying Jugo was trash before?
Were you? Or is that what you're saying?
No.
So,
But that's the thing.
So he
Yeah,
came
but
from
thank
nothing.
you for, but the,
so
no, no, no.
Jugo, so
Thank
Jugo
you
came
for
off
putting
the
my
book.
point. Because the thing is, you can't just think about just the main character.
I think everybody-
Think about the
all the
period he's
curses
getting
are
placed
stupid.
in. Again, when I say Madara, I feel like I put Madara number one. It wasn't just because of Madara. It's because of the period he's in with Hashirama and Tobirama and
Yeah,
the
you
Ninja
have
War.
that period.
Exactly.
And
So
you know-
Sukuna
and
had
you-
that period too with
And
the
guess
freaking
what?
curses.
Madara died.
And Sukuna had the period too with all the curses, all the people that the same. It could be literally in the same time period where somebody that had Gojo level strength, but that wasn't Gojo, but
Nah,
did have like
easy.
the limitless and the
Slight.
eyes.
Slight.
You can't have all that. You can
Slight.
have somebody that had like Megumi
Okay,
that
let
say.
me ask this though.
Go ahead.
How did Sukuna
Get sealed.
bodied? Yeah, how did Sukuna not be?
He lost.
He's not a cursed spirit.
He lost.
He's
Okay.
body parts.
Mhm.
Somebody had
His
to put
fingers, bro.
Okay.
to those body
And guess what? Every
So
other
actually
curse, every
somebody
other curse,
stronger than him,
every other curse
or
I
somebody
wanna say
that gets
stronger.
bodied, every other curse that gets bodied doesn't get the Sukuna treatment. You're not gonna see Mahito eating his fingers
No,
and
but
him
I
coming
get
back.
that, but somebody had to put him to that.
He had to lose.
I get
So
that.
who
He had to
was
lose.
that?
Okay, and how?
Oh,
did,
okay.
And how did it happen?
Frieza
became the emperor of
got
the
his
universe?
ass
How?
whooped too. Like
How did
But
Frieza?
we knew how.
How?
Because he was just strong from the
How
gate.
did Frieza become the emperor of the universe?
But he said it. He never got serious. He
Yeah,
never had
but
a
no, but
fight.
it's-
that's
it's
cap.
different.
I'm pretty sure
How?
Frieza got serious a little bit.
Me personally,
Because he got into his
No,
second and
bro.
third
Wait
form.
till you go. If you
So you're
really
trying to tell
watch,
me the
rewatch
second time-
Namek. Rewatch
So you're trying to
Namek.
tell me the
Rewatch
first time
Namek.
he evolved was like, damn,
Rewatch
I've never
Namek.
evolved before.
Rewatch Namek.
No.
Rewatch Namek.
No, the final form is the only form he had
They-
been on.
they-
Rewatch
no.
Namek.
Every other form he
He had before.
Rewatch Namek.
Every
Rewatch
other form-
Namek.
Bro,
Been
he
before.
had those forms before.
When he went to the third form against Piccolo, he rarely did it. Rarely, but he
Rarely, but he did it before, didn't he?
Okay,
So he had
he
to
rarely
fight somebody
barely
that
did it.
pushed him to it.
Rarely, barely ever did it.
So he had to try before.
And then he went to his final form, and then he went to his 100% form. Everything else has been a pub song from him.
Nigga, Frieza talks mad shit. I highly
Okay.
doubt Frieza never fought somebody that pushed him to the level. He's saying I never trained, but I guarantee
He
that's
said
just
he
him
never
talking
did, bro.
fast shit.
He literally never fought anybody on his level or even close to his level until Goku. He literally said that
Yes.
that the entire time on Planet Namek.
But
That's
what
like-
I'm trying to tell you
that's
is,
like-
again, you're basing it off starting it from the beginning of his life.
But that's what I'm saying. From
But
then,
you can't start it afterward.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
For what we do from afterwards, because the only thing we got from afterwards from Dragon Ball Z is when he was training, like you said,
How
in
did-
his
how did
mind,
he get to
and the
Frieza Black?
Resurrection F.
How did he get to Frieza Black?
And then that's what I'm saying. That's what we're only gonna get. So
Exactly.
what? So it's just him training and figuring out how he got to flag. So then you're telling me
That's
that he
it.
went out and fighting strong people that could have been at the tournament of power, but that weren't.
Because everything
Or
just
did he go
came
different?
back.
Or did he go to different dimensions?
Did you not?
Did he go to different
did you not
dimensions?
remember he wished back all of the universes.
Facts.
So he went to different universes.
No,
Is that what
the
you're saying?
Same universe with
So,
all the
but
new
there,
planets.
okay, in
came
that
back.
same universe, you got to remember that went to the tournament of power. The only people
Not
who's represented.
everybody in the tournament of powers
Okay.
from that universe. There were
Okay, bro.
universes that were erased. They just came
You're talking
back.
about universes, so he went to different
Planets.
universes.
No, the planets that came back.
So
there were 4 extra planets that came back to Planet 7, Universe 7, that came back after he wished them back. So there's niggas in Universe 7 now that weren't there before the tournament.
Okay,
So we're trying to tell you.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. We're watching an arc of Frieza become stronger, Black Frieza. If we watch an arc about Sukuna, what are you gonna watch?
The way that the cursed spirits were in the monk in before.
But
We're
he was
going to see
stronger than
literally
everybody.
all the iterations of Chozo, all the iterations of
I don't
other
even know how long Chozo's been around.
iterations
Nah,
of
yeah.
Chozo. I'm not saying Chozo specifically. I'm talking about people that do the same blood demon art. The blood,
see,
no,
but
that's a
that's the
demon
thing.
art.
That's the
But I
thing.
meant the blood, the
It's
curse
literally
arts.
like-
The curse
But
arts.
wait,
My
but
bad.
that's
All right,
the
who
thing.
else is on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, who else is on there?
Oh, who else you
guys
can think about?
Don't worry, y'all can have your Frieza spinoff. Let's go.
I want my Frieza spinoff. Don't you dare disgrade my Frieza, my favorite villain. Did you ever talk shit
I'll
about
pass.
him ever again in your life?
Kill. Oh, that's a good one.
Not really.
What?
He's not even a villain.
He's not a villain, but
Thorgil's not a villain.
no, he's not. It's a war.
Thorgil's in it
Like
for
that's
himself.
that's not fair.
Thorgil-
That's like calling like
Thorgil was on
another
Canute's
country
side
that we
until
fought a
Canute
villain.
didn't want to fight anymore, and then he was like, "Fuck you, Canute. Now I'm gonna kill you." So honestly, he's not a villain.
All right,
That's like
give me-
calling
give me a villain then.
Germany a villain.
No, anywhere.
It's like
anywhere.
they have the reasons
then I
to
would wanna
fight.
see a-
They necessarily
Yeah,
won't say
go
that
ahead.
they're villainous, but you know what I mean.
From Hunter x Hunter, this nigga, the ant,
we
Miriam?
saw him though.
Miriam.
We did.
But we
I
don't-
thought that
but
too, but
let's just say he
we
didn't
did
get
see
the-
a
We
lot.
saw it from his beginning to his end.
No,
There's no way to get a spinoff in
Yeah,
there.
What do you
That's not
mean?
really a
What
lot.
if he didn't die?
What ifs now? So then,
Yeah.
Everything's a what if because
That's a
Frieza,
what if
Frieza
thing.
technically died twice. We want to use him.
Yeah,
no,
but he's
but
out.
but you're
But he's
saying you
alive,
want to
though.
use him from Black Restoration
But this
when he
is the
turns
thing.
into Black
But we
Series.
kinda already
Spinoff
know
can be
him.
Made of anything.
But no, okay.
Spinoffs are made based off
Like
of
an OVA, I
But you
guess.
still have to make it coherent to the story.
Yeah,
Yes,
a
You
little
can't
bit.
divert away from it.
Yes, you can. There are plenty of animes that just make spinoffs for no reason.
I'm gonna
They
see.
literally didn't have
man.
much to do with what was going on. They just decided to make a spinoff.
Unless Mary was playing what's that game called Shoji or whatever, he's gonna have a whole Shoji.
Because after that, he
Shoji
became a
spinoff.
pacifist. No, because
Yeah, that's it.
no, he's right.
He's just
though.
fighting against other people
He's
in that
right
game.
because after that he became a pacifist. Unless you say that, oh, what if they failed and he just kept on going, being what he was.
What about All for One?
All for One is what I was thinking of, and he would have. He will have. That's one of the best ones. Bro,
Again,
before he was.
It's in a time period where again quirks were just running amok.
There's so much. There's so much one
not
for all.
just him,
We can
it's
see.
not just him. It's like how the entire period came of.
He fought
And then
all
you
the
see-
all for ones pretty much. He literally fought all the
we
all for
already know
ones.
his past though.
We know
It's
his
not-
past, but we never
hold on.
seen what
You
happened
don't
when he
know his
fought all the
past.
other
Yeah, we
all
do,
for
bro.
ones.
They basically break it down the whole thing. The whole time.
Yes, but we haven't
His
seen
whole-
a season of
Bro,
it.
okay, you gotta
get
start.
that,
You
but-
gotta start thinking. You gotta kind of branch out a little bit more. You gotta think of.
You're telling me to branch out, but you literally only tell I only want this story of this person, or it doesn't make sense.
Okay, look.
won't let me branch
You're
out to
saying
anything.
Okay, tell me another
I literally
series.
said, I
Tell me
literally
another
said
series.
Frieza at the end. You said no, that doesn't work.
No,
can't do
you
it at
said
the
you
end.
said Black versus Red.
I said
You said when he
Miriam-
turned
I
Black
said Miriam
Syria
at the end. You said no, that
because
doesn't
he
work.
died.
But
He literally
the
saw his
point of- the
beginning
point-
from born
The point
to
about
death.
a side series is to make a side series based on what you feel.
A spin-off
Not
of
every
it.
single spin-off is exactly
Us-
the Seven Deadly Sins right now. The kids one has nothing to do with the main one, but it's a spin-off.
But it's
about
not
the
based
kids.
on. Okay, but it's the kids from the main character cast.
But it's not the same thing. It's their own story.
but
It's a spin-off.
Same how Boruto is a spin-off of
And
Naruto.
what did they do? They changed the characters to make it better
They
for
still
us.
have the same
You're allowed to
understanding
change
of it.
characters.
Thank you.
What?
I said yeah, but it still has the same understanding of like Naruto, the same principles of Naruto.
Everything that
You
happened in
can keep the
Naruto
principles.
still happened in Boruto. That's
That
what I'm
doesn't-
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still a different story.
Yes, it's a different story, but the thing is that whatever happened in Naruto, you're not changing the facts that. Let's say that you're not saying that in the Boruto, Naruto was managed to pick save Sasuke from from the Retriever Rock. You're not saying that he was able to like rescue Sasuke and he never went over Orochimaru. You're not changing the past at all.
Like this. If Naruto would have died before he had Boruto, there would be no Boruto.
Exactly.
Basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. So what does that mean?
So they wouldn't make a Boruto
spin-off because he died.
Naruto died.
Did you not understand that they were gonna make a spin-off Naruto of them never beating this nigga in the war,
Madara?
and then they're actually come out of a sleep, and then Boruto never happened?
Yeah, I know that.
And that was gonna be a spin-off where it literally had nothing to do with Boruto right now. Boruto never existed, and that they come out of a world where they gotta fight again.
But that comes
But
with
that's
the whole.
but what I'm telling you,
Yeah.
but what I'm
It's
telling
like a
you
what
is
if
that is a
scenario.
spinoff that has nothing to do with the original story.
That's called a what if scenario, though.
So that's what I'm telling you. Boy, every time I say let's
Okay.
make a what if, you say no, you can't. The point about a series is you're allowed to make it as you feel.
All right, so
You can
spin-offs
create a
and what
story
ifs.
that's
fine.
completely different from the original one with the same character. Just give them something else to do. The Dragon Ball Z, the new Heroes. Dragon Ball Z Heroes is a spinoff with all the same characters, but they give them absurdly new powers, and they're bringing in a whole bunch of niggas fused in together. Same Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z
but that's
preference.
not canon at all.
Yes, it is canon. You can look at it now. It is canon.
Go ahead, Google it.
It is.
Go ahead,
They're
Google it.
adding
Google
canon.
it.
Yes.
Go ahead, Google
It is. They're adding
Dragon
scenes
Ball
of it that are
Heroes here.
canon.
Canon. Go ahead if it's canon. No, Google it.
No, but look, I kind
You
of
would've
agree
went-
with Lewis.
Google that real
All
quick.
spin-offs are not canon.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you.
Okay.
All spin-offs are
Spinoffs are spinoffs. They can
Sure.
create the same characters and create a whole new universe and story, but it's
Okay.
still a spinoff. It still correlates right back to the same shit.
Okay, let's
I think All for One is good though in my book, but I think it was
What would he
great.
do?
Huh?
What would we watch?
No, it's
the
him
age-
fighting the other. It's him fighting all the
It's
other All for One,
literally like
or him going through and fighting all that. Like
it's literally the
there's
world
what,
discovering
9
quirks.
other ones
Literally,
before the All Might that we know. You know what I mean? There was 9 other ones that he fought.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Or it could be the beginning story. It could be the beginning story of him and his brother.
Because I know how he got to where he got.
Yeah,
But you haven't
but I wouldn't
seen-
mind seeing it though.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's the
You
same
haven't
thing
seen
we're
the
saying
fight?
about Frieza. We know where he is. Where
No,
he's at.
I
would
still-
to see how he got-
and
I
then you
wanna see
champion so
Frieza.
much about Frieza, but then you shut your mind off for All for One.
But that's the thing. You shut me down for Frieza, but you want to go for All for One, and they're the same thing.
They're not.
Literally the same thing.
They're not.
How are they different?
What do you mean? How are they different?
How are they different?
Because in All for One, you
All for
literally
One has been
you're
stronger
seeing
than
the birth
everybody
of
since the
quirks
beginning.
going into the world.
Since the beginning, All for One has been stronger than everybody, taking everybody's quirks, stealing from people.
Right.
being the
And how were
strongest
quirks introduced in My Hero
Frieza
Academy?
was the strongest person.
How was quirk? The quirks
was
always
the strongest
existed.
villain.
The quirks always
Not for
existed.
one, not for nothing. All for One made a cult, so we can go about. all
Frieza
the
had
way.
a cult too, called the
Yeah.
Ginyu Force.
Hey, look, and I want to see it as well.
They were kind of gay.
They were
So I mean, what are we talking about? They just did
Loki.
funny poses.
They were so
Loki.
weird.
Loki.
Loki.
Anybody else on there?
I mean, if you have anything else,
I told you who I had, boy. All for One was on my list.
Black Clover.
I was trying to think of a character from Black
Dante?
Clover.
No. I'm good.
I put Black Clover to see if you want to put a character from there.
Nah, I don't want to see.
But if y'all can think of anybody
I
else.
don't see a villain in there that I'd want
No,
to
no,
That's
not
it.
really.
Yeah, that's why he
Oh, I'm sorry, nigga. You have options. Go ahead.
He did put like
No. I thought there was more on the list. I didn't know we were. at the
No,
bottom
this is the
already.
list I just
Because
created.
There was some already that we already mentioned.
Oh.
Yeah, there was some we already.
You have any other ones?
Yeah, comment below what spin-offs of villains you would like to see.
And
And-
believe that Frieza should have a spin.
Yeah, let me know
Obviously.
if you think Frieza's one of my
If
favorite.
any
villains.
Dragon Ball Z villain, it
I
had to
think
be him.
he's the most swaggiest, talks the most trash. Like, I would love to see him
Agree
talk
with you on
trash
that.
about a whole 12, 13, 24 seasons
Of him talking shit and blowing
cash
up worlds.
trash. Woo, it would make me die laughing, dog.
Yeah, just run around calling everybody monkey.
Right. Or just dogging on him, bro. Oh, man, I'm effing with it hard. But comment below, let us know what villains you want to see have a spinoff.